Today marks one of the biggest days of the year here at WTOL 11. It's the official kickoff of the St. Jude Dream Home Giveaway.
Yeah, together we are joining in the fight to end childhood cancer, not just here in Ohio, but of course around the world. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital is unlike any other hospital anywhere. Patients, doctors, nurses, researchers, everyone becomes part of the same family. And that family has one goal: beat childhood cancer.
St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, a place where miracles happen.
I was actually diagnosed in the fall of 1979.
Jerry is one of those miracles.
Then the cure rate, I think, was around 30%, but they actually told me that I had a 12% chance to live for the next 3 months.
Shengdar is an associate member in the Department of Hematology at St. Jude. He's one of those people making those miracles possible.
So I came to St. Jude to really start my lab on genome editing technologies for therapeutics.
Basically, Shengdar figures out how to rewrite a person's genetic code, adding to, removing from, or altering their DNA. The goal is to find treatment and possibly cures to some of the most devastating diseases out there.
So we have basically this discovery of editing human hematopoietic stem cells or blood stem cells to induce fetal hemoglobin to treat sickle cell disease.
Right now, Shengdar and his teammates at St. Jude Children's Research Hospital are working on a clinical trial for the devastating sickle cell disease. It's one of dozens of illnesses being studied, tested, and treated inside the walls of St. Jude. Advanced 21st century technology being put to use out of a very old-fashioned idea.
At this very moment, as I speak to you, in the city of Memphis, Tennessee, there is being constructed a hospital in the form of a star. There it is, in concrete, glass, and steel, to offer help to all the children of the world, regardless of race, creed, or economic status.
The dream of Toledo's own Danny Thomas.
You and I have vowed that we will do everything in our power, spiritually, physically, mentally, and financially, to bring about the defeat of these catastrophic diseases.
A hospital devoted to helping the world's children.
We're going to begin with leukemia, and by God's grace, after defeating it, go on to other diseases.
All without a bill ever going to families for those receiving care for treatment, travel, housing, or food. And it's the dream Jerry learned about at a very young age.
I was here young enough, I remember Danny. He would come in, he would walk through the hospital, kids would climb on him. That's just the way Danny was.
4-year-old Jerry receiving life-saving care for a disease that he and his parents were told was a death sentence. Acute lymphoblastic leukemia, a 30% cure rate at the time. 22 years later, Jerry finished up his final checkups at St. Jude. But he wasn't done with St. Jude, and St. Jude wasn't done with him.
ALL is just one disease, so you have other cancers and other different catastrophic illnesses that we have to go on as well.
It's been almost 20 years now that Jerry has worked at St. Jude in the mail department, nearly the same amount of time he spent there as a patient. Now, Jerry is working to spread the word and the work of researchers like Shengdar, along with all the doctors, nurses, staff, and donors that make St. Jude's miraculous possibilities real.
It's kind of amazing that there's this place that attracts, I think, the best faculty, where there's all these different leading research programs that can come together towards, for example, therapies for pediatric patients.
And those pediatric patients get the chance to live out their dreams, all thanks to the original dreamer, Danny Thomas, and his belief that no child should die in the dawn of life.
Well, I think I'm just one of many of why you should support the Dream Home campaign. I am basically a walking miracle. I'm not supposed to be here. But thanks to Danny Thomas, I am here.